Hey, it's Marshall from Going Gear, and today we're going to take a look at ITP's 2010 holiday set. They call it the Solar Traveler set. All the lights in it have CREE S2 LEDs. Well, I say all, there's two lights in there. There's a solar charger, but we'll get to all the components here in just a second. You can see it comes in a nice gift box. They actually give you a gift bag as well, so just stuff some tissue paper in there and you have an instant gift. Or if you're giving it to yourself, hopefully you don't wrap up gifts that you give to yourself. Just take that piece off. We're going to open this up and show you what you have on the inside. So here are the main components of the kit. You can see you have the two flashlights. This one right here is a little AAA A3. So that uses one AAA battery, 3 different modes, made out of titanium. This is the rechargeable light, the R01, and this is the solar charger. We'll get to all these here more in depth in just a second. I'll show you what comes in the bottom. There's actually instructions that come in this as well, but I set them to the side and forgot to bring them. So here is a holster. So this is a holster for the R01. You have some extra parts in there. Let's pull those out. So you have your standard spare O-rings and a lanyard down in there as well. Here are all your different cables. I'll show you what all these do here in just a second. And here is a spare battery for the R01. Let's set all the packaging to the side for a second. Bring the main parts back and we'll go through these one by one. So this little guy right here, probably a lot of you are familiar with. The A3 has been our best-selling light for a pretty long time now. It's a 3-mode AAA light. This one's made out of titanium, like I said. So let's zoom in. We'll show you the functions of it and show you everything about the light. You can see this guy is nice and shiny, has a nice polished appearance to it. Not polished on this part right in here, so you get a pretty good grip still, so it doesn't move around too much in your hands, especially on the head when you're trying to switch modes on it. Nice key ring on here. Good attachment point. Let's go ahead and open this up and show you the inside. There's the reflector LED down in there, inside of the head and the battery tube, and it's powered by a single AAA battery. So we're going to stick a little rechargeable AAA in there, put the head back on, and show you the operation of it. Okay, for the operation of this, twist the head. First time you turn it on, it's going to come on into the lowest brightness. Turn it off and on, you get medium. Off and on one more time, and you get the high. So each time you turn it off and on, it's just going to switch between the 3 different brightnesses. Set that to the side for right now. This is the R01. This is the rechargeable light. You charge it, this port back here. The charging cord for it is this guy right here. You can see it plugs into a USB port, and then this end right here just plugs back into that port. It's on the back of the light. That's how you charge this light. Has a switch on the back. Single brightness on this guy. You have momentary if you lightly press it. Press it all the way and you have your constant on. There you can see the reflector and the LED down in there. There's a little bit shot of the light itself. And then the charger. Charger is actually a pretty cool little unit. You'll see you have this green LED here on the side that actually lights up when you have enough light that is charging. So under this lamp right here that I'm using, it's actually charging the light, or it's charging the charger and charging up the batteries that are in there. Since this is a charger for flashlight, it of course has a flashlight built in. So you have a little switch on the side, have a little flashlight whenever you need it. To charge the light, to charge the R01 that comes with it, you have another cable in here, this guy right here. So this end attaches into that little adapter right there, if I can get it right. That end goes in the light like I showed you before. And this end, just a little mini USB port or end, goes right in the charger like that. And then you attach it to the light, and that's how you charge the light. Now, this charger isn't specifically made for this light, so you can use it to charge pretty much anything, which is kind of neat. They include another cable in here, just another mini USB on the end there, so if you have anything that takes a mini USB, but it doesn't necessarily have to be anything that can be charged with this cable or this cable, you can use any cable. So this is the one from my cell phone. So if I just plug that into there, you can never get it right the first time. We've got that in there. And then my cell phone, this little LED up here is what indicates when it's charging or not. Plug that in. You can see now it's charging. Actually, I don't know if you can. Let's zoom in a little bit. See, that LED is on. So my cell phone's charging off the solar charger now. So you can use this thing to charge anything that'll charge off USB. Pretty useful little gadget. So let's take the flashlights outside and we'll see how these guys do outside. Okay, we have the iTP holiday set out here in the freezing cold, and we're going to be comparing it to the big 40 mag light that I always use. So let's try that mag light out first. There's a little bush about 15 feet away, tree 100 feet away, ground in front of me, same as it always does. Let's try the little titanium guy. There it is on low. I can actually make out the bush okay. I'll show you the ground in front of me. See, it actually lights up the ground in front of me pretty well. Let's bump it up to medium. There it is on medium. You can see it lights up the ground in front of me. Great. And of course that bush does really well at that. Can't see a great distance. This thing has kind of a small reflector. It's not really meant to go a distance. But on high, you can see it actually lights up my whole backyard pretty well. Of course that little bush and the tree out there, I can actually see some pretty good detail on it. So that is the titanium AAA A3. Let's try the R01 with that S2 LED. There you can see a whole lot of light coming out of that guy. Nice and bright, pretty decent sized reflector on it, so it's pretty good throw. 100 feet away is no problem for this. I imagine it can go 100 yards and beyond with no problem. So that is the iTP 2010 holiday set. If you have any questions or comments, you can reach us in the comments or at goinggear.com, or you can even give us a call. We do actually have a retail store. If you like the set, you can get it from us at goinggear.com, and if you like the videos, be sure to subscribe because we're putting new ones out all the time.